So I went to start this video, and voice still sounds like shit. Really bothers me, but anyway. Today's video I'm going to be talking about that kid, that motherfucker that goes either to your high school, who knows, it could be your daycare, depending on your age, or even your fucking house. You could have a sibling, but they just brag. You know what I mean? Like, they can never just fuck off, and they have to brag to you specifically, especially you. They got to come up to you and be like, dude, you see this phone right here? This is the iPhone 647S. It's not supposed to release for 15 more years, but I have it. And then you're like, oh, shit, dude, that's sick. Can I have one? No, you can't have one. Only me. And then it's like, oh, well, I don't fucking care then. I'm sure you guys get the point in what I'm saying here, but there's this one kid in my high school, my old high school. He used to fucking brag about everything that involved girls. No joke. Every single girl. No joke. I remember one time he literally called himself the sex wizard. Sex wizard, sex god, whatever you want to call it. That's what he used to call himself. Keep in mind, this started in 8th grade. He started bragging about fucking girls in 8th grade. And it wasn't just a little occasional, oh, I'm dating this girl, I'm having sex with this girl, you know what I mean? He would literally say it about every single girl in the fucking school, it felt like. And everyone knew he was bullshitting. Like, everyone. No joke. Everyone at our lunch table that he would sit with, when he would brag, we would all just kind of smile. I remember one time my one friend legitimately took out his phone while this kid was bragging about, having sex with some girl, right? And he wrote on his notepad, it literally said, will this kid ever shut the fuck up? And he showed me it, and I started dying laughing, and my friend's sitting there bragging. He stopped, and he's like, what's so funny, man? I was like, oh, nothing. You just showed me a funny YouTube video. And he didn't fall for it. He probably still knows to this day that we were probably laughing at him. But anyway, the bragging continued for a long time, okay? Like, he bragged for years before this shit, too, about other stuff. But the minute he hit puberty and, discovered his penis, he felt the need to brag about sex. And the sex bragging went on for long, long periods of time. The sex wizard, the sex god, the fucking sex unicorn himself just kept bragging, right? So there finally came a day where we called him out. He was sitting at lunch with us. He was bragging about, the usual. He claimed he was dating and having sex with this girl in our class. Keep in mind, very, very pretty girl. But she didn't like men. She wasn't attracted to men. She was attracted to the other sex. And we know this because we're all really good friends with her and have known her for years. So we just fucking were tired of it. We knew that when he gets out of school, he doesn't go home and have sex with a bunch of girls. He goes home, powers up World of Warcraft, and just fucking goes hard. Is that a problem? Dude, if you play World of Warcraft, do that all day. But don't brag about having sex with a bunch of girls while doing it. So we called him out at lunch. Everyone at the whole table just kind of said, like, dude, just cut the lies out, man. Like, it doesn't make you any cooler. We don't think any different of you. We just think of you kind of as a dickhead. And he got all offended. He backed up. He's like, dude, I'm not fucking lying. I'm dating her right now. Like, I'm texting her. He's trying to, like, show us messages, when in reality, he probably changed his mom's contact, name to her name. And he finally just gets so pissed that he goes, you know what? I'll prove it. We're like, all right. I mean, shit, maybe he's not lying. He's willing to prove it. So my friend just goes, all right, well, go up to her and touch her. I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. He's like, go up to her and touch her. And my friend's like, all right, I will. And not when he said this, I thought, okay, he's going to go up, maybe grab her shoulder from behind. You know what I mean? Touch her shoulder. This crazy motherfucker goes up behind this girl and just straight cups with his hand her boob. Left boob just fucking touches her boob. She turns around in like complete horror because some random fucking kid just walked up to her and grabbed her boob. And I shit you not, when we saw this happen, we all just immediately turned around. Like the second we saw his hand like touch her boob, I was like, no, I'm turning around. I don't even want to see what's about to happen. And can you guys guess? He didn't get pepper sprayed. That would have been great, but he got punched really, really hard and kind of fought by a girl. Like, this girl kind of beat him up a little bit. And he couldn't fight back because, I mean, he's got enough respect for women not to hit them, but apparently not enough to, not touch them on the boob randomly. But yeah, she's like, why would you do that? And she kind of hit him a few times. And he was just like, not saying anything. He was just kind of sitting there all balled up because he was getting punched. And he got up eventually after she just ran away because she was fucking horrified and embarrassed because some fucking kid just did that. And I think the principal ended up talking to her. I don't even know what happened with that. But we got him up off the floor, and I was like, dude, next time just take the L, man. Just say that you're fucking lying, and we'll be fine with it. Like, it's not that big of a deal, dude. Just don't even brag about it. It's not a problem. And he said okay, and he admitted to it. He admitted that, like, pretty much everything he said in the last year was bullshit, and that he was really only, like, dating one girl throughout the whole year or something. But the sex wizard retired, and all it took, the simple beating of the ass from a girl. So, yeah, the girl kind of kicked his ass, and he came out and just said that he was full of shit. And we're still friends with him to this day. He still lies about a bunch of shit, but I mean, whatever. At least it's not about being a sex wizard, you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy this because I'm sure we all have these people at our schools and all around us, to be honest. There's a shit ton of people that just kind of fucking brag to you about stuff when you don't really care. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. And feel free to leave a comment below with any stories you guys have about anyone similar to the sex wizard himself. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.